Yes, so guys, I want to show you how to reference APS 6. This video is a continuation of the last video. Yes, so please make sure we covered all this, and I want to show you how to use APS 6 in this video. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. You can like, comment or share, or all of them. Thank you. So we'll begin with the running head. In this case, APS 6 has the running head. So you just click at the top, double click at the top of the page this way. As you can see, this is the header, this is the footer, but we're interested in the header, so the running head. What you do, you click, you must put the page number first, which you can be seen here in the design section, design tool here. So click here, click that arrow, top, then top right. Make sure you click this one for APS 6. Once you click, the cursor is here, so you type here running head. Sorry, let me show you with a new page, so that the first page will be different with the other page. Sorry, so let me delete everything here. Yes, so as you say, you double click here, you come in the design tools, then here top right here, so the first page that way. Then you type here your what should be, what's the topic of your essay, assuming the topic is APS style for academic writing. So you write in capital, please make sure it's in caps, so it's APS style in academic writing. Remember, this is the topic. Then you tab the tab in your keyboard twice in academic writing. Sure. Once you tab, select Control A, then make sure it is in the required font size. Usually the required font size is you just come here, it's 12, and the type is New Times New Roman, that way. Now for APS 6, the first page should have the header. In the first page should have running head, and the others, the second page, the third, and all that way, should not have the running head part. So just click here, then double click, and make sure you select here different first page. And before that, you can just Control Z. I want to show something. Double click, copy this one, you copy, then back this one, different first page, then paste it that way. Control V, and here you type running head. R is capital, the other one has small letters, running head. Then you have that column, and the two should be in the same line, so you delete here. I hope we're together. So that's how we format the running head. So as you can see, once you do that, the first page should have the running head. The header in the first page should have the word running head, as you can see here. When you go to the second page, you can tab here, you can page break, so that you can see. Page 2, we do not have running head, as you can see here. In this case, we do not have running head here, yet here we have running head. That is for APS 6. Okay, what else? Number 2, we have the cover page. Remember, the cover page should be centered in the first page, because APS 6 has cover page. So what is entailed in this? You have the topic, and in this case the topic is APS style in academic writing. So it is APS style in academic writing. Remember, this one should be in the same font required there, Times New Roman. Yes, and every word should begin with a capital letter. Yes, so except for APA, because APA is always capitalized. You center here, center, then you can center it by enter. You enter again, so that it is at the center. Yeah, then it should be followed with student's name. Student's name. Yeah. Then we have institutional affiliation, the university where the student that we're covering his work studies. Nice. This is all about the cover page. So this should be the only content in the first page. Please make sure you understand this for APS 6. Then we go to the body, to the second page. Sorry, the second page, we have to page break. For one to page break, we use Control plus Enter while the cursor is placed at the last part after end of the affiliation. Place the cursor there, then Control plus Enter. Yes, once you do that, then you have gone to page 2, as you can see here. For introduction, we do not write introduction in APS 6. Please note that we do not write introduction. Instead, we write the topic. What is our topic? As you can see here, this is our topic. So we copy it, yes, and we paste it here. Yeah, yes, at the top. So here we introduce what we are writing, say APS style, whatever. We continue with your introduction. Remember, before we continue, this one should be tabbed. You tab, sorry, it should be there should be the space. There should be a space in every paragraph of any academic paper, unless otherwise specified. You should have a space in the first sentence. That is, you tab, or you can just click here, then select special, first line, yes. Then you specify the, usually 0.5 is good. Yes, margin, yes. Then okay, As you can see, continue with the first paragraph. Continue your first paragraph. As you can see, remember also, yes, that way. As you can see, the first part, there is a space here. I believe you see now that space came to be there. You can either tab, but please make sure you specify here the size and let it be uniform for every paragraph. Well, then for the body, assume that this code, this is the primary topic. For example, you can bolden it that way. This is the primary. Assume we have secondary topics such as APA 6, which should come after the second, after the introduction part. So assume one of the primary or secondary topic is APA 6. You write it here. You do not have to space before, because the subtopic APA 6. Assuming you have to cover that as a secondary. A secondary topic. You write it there. Then you introduce. Remember here we have APA 6. You have space. Then continue with whatever. You are explaining here. Remember, those are words, imaginary words. I'm just putting them there. Yes. Assume we have under APA 6, we have something, a subtopic under APA 6, not under APA. Remember, APA 6 is a subtopic under the topic now. So assume we have a subtopic under a subtopic, such as say header. Now, if we want to write it here, we now tab. We had the space here. So you write, let's say header, heading. Header. Yes. So it's good to. In fact, it's necessary. It's mandatory that you bolden it. Then you first line. Yes. Then you make sure you minimize it to 0.5. Please note that 0.5. Yes. Then this becomes the tertiary, or as a topic under a subtopic. You can write the header. Write, no, not in header in APA 6. APA 6. Just continue. Create your paragraph here. Yes, I hope we're together. Then we continue. Assuming now we have another subtopic under the main topic, not under subtopic right now, such as APA 6 now. We do it this way. It should come here, right? APA 7. APA 7. these are subtopics under the main topic. That's how we put it. Then you continue with your, we say AP7. It should not be bolden in this case. Yes. Actually, insert that. Yes, yeah. Sorry. You can actually specify by 0.5. You can write it that way instead of doing the sort of work we're doing. Yes. You write your paragraph that way. Yes. Wow. If under APS7 we have a subtopic, that becomes a subtopic under a subtopic. So what we do for APS6, in fact for every APA, for the two APA, the body is almost the same. So we tab it, we have a space before the subtopic of a subtopic. Say header. Yes, it will be that way. And picking with how we write it, only the first word, the first letter is capitalized for the topics and subtopics in AP7, AP6. Yeah, it's the same. So here you continue, make sure you don't bolden. So for example, start with the AP AP7, the header, sorry, say the header in AP7. Continue, continue. Create a paragraph, as you can see. Create a paragraph quickly. Yes, that way. Well, assume now this is the end of our page. We have to conclude. So to conclude, remember from here, this is the introduction. Then from APA6 all the way to where we have reached right now, here, this is the body. Now we are looking for the conclusion. Now you should center the term, the conclusion, because it's a primary topic. For this case, you may not bolden it, or most likely it's advisable, it's recommended to bolden conclusion, but it's not mandatory for conclusion, but for the rest it's mandatory. So you summarize now here. So you summarize your essay, what you've been writing about. Yes. Yes, we do that. Let me talk about that. Wow, that's nice. Now we have to go for, before we go to reference, it's important to look at the margin here, how the margin is here. Let me take you all there. As you can see here, for every paragraph there's it's not aligned, it's not in the same way as it is here. They are aligned on a straight line, but for this case they are not. So to do that, you click in any paragraph, you come here. Please be keen with that. Click here. Now you can look here. You can look here. They are aligned. For this, yes, that's how we do it. That's good. Yes. Wow. Now our paper looks good. Now before we have to put our references after here. Show you the reference part is in APA, whether APA 6 or APA 7, it's usually in a different page. So to do that, we page break. The shortcut for page breaking is Ctrl CTRL plus enter. That way. Then we center our reference. For APA 6 we have reference. Reference for APA 6, generally for APA 6 or APA 7. So we have to get our references. So I wanna show you how to generate the references online instead of doing a lot of work. You can use my bib. You can also use Google Scholar. To generate your references. Most likely I prefer my bib because it will come together with the links. You can use my bib and Google Scholar for any referencing style, for MLA, for Chicago, or whatever. Besides, my bib, let me enlarge this so that you can see. Yes. So my bib, besides my bib, let me enumerate them. Yes, that one. So for my bib, I prefer it because it has links. It has every specific style alongside its generation. For example, generation. We'll just get direct APA 7, or APA 6, APA 7, any. But for this one, it's just general. Just general. For instance, I love MLA, just MLA, not APA. So if you ask APA 7, Google Scholar won't help you because it just gives you APA, and in most cases it's just APA. For MLA, it just gives you MLA, not MLA, just general. So I prefer to use my bib, which is very easy to use. I'll show you in a different video. Yes. So we are here to cite what we've written here. As I said, we don't cite the first sentence or the last sentence of every paragraph, of any paragraph. Besides, we also don't reference the conclusion part, because summary of what we are writing. Please not in any reference style, whichever. So assuming that what will I do about it? assume that we have a reference. So if we enumerate our references here. Remember this references, not references. For reference, if it is one. If it's more than one, they become references. Please note that. For API, the in-text citation is it's usually the same. The difference for in-text citation is very minimal. So assume we want to reference here. Yes, here. What we do before the end of the sentence, I'm just showing the best way. The other way you can quote directly, and they'll do nothing good with the paper. Instead, they'll just add a lot of plagiarism if you just quote directly, unless you ask to. Please, if you're not asked to quote directly, just paraphrase what you want to cite from the paper. So assuming we just paraphrased all this in this sentence of this paragraph, assuming the second or third paragraph of the first of this paragraph under the header. So before, at the end of the sentence, before we put the full stop, we insert brackets, the first name, no, not the first name, the last name, stop, the year, say 2021, then full stop. It's enough. This in case we have if we have one author. Let's say here what we want to reference here to in-text cite here. It was written by 2 authors. So yes, write the last name of the first author, last name of the first author. Then you just write it of the first author, and that's not and, that's a last name, and the last name of the second author, comma, year 2020, for example, then full stop. Yes, next, assume here we want to reference it was written by more than 2 authors, let's say 3. What we do, we just put the last name of the first author, dot, comma, the year. Assume it was 2019. That's all. Etal is used where we have 3 or more. Even if there are 10, just write last name, etal, the year. That's enough. Then remember here you write your list here, the reference list here, and it's preferably to arrange them in a certain order. Please, after you write them, make sure you use this part, A to Z. You sort them in a unique manner. Then for the reference part, make sure you do also here for special hanging. They should be in a hanging way. Please note that. Should be written in hanging. What else have we not covered? Remember, this paper should be in a uniform size, font size. So you select everything. Selecting everything is done by Ctrl plus A. Ctrl plus A selects everything except the headers and the footers. So Ctrl plus A. Then we say everything should be in Times New Roman. Everything should be in font size 12. It should be in black. It also should be double spaced. Most cases, keep by default, any paper should be double spaced unless specified. So double spaced. Yes. This one should be 0. We are setting the margin. Yes. Then we select don't add. Then we say okay. As you can see now, our paper is very good, well arranged. Yeah. If double space, it's also important to include it in the header. So when making changes for the header, make sure you make changes in the first page and the second page, because they are different. The first page is different from the rest. So changing the first page changes it only, but changing the second part, the second page, changes the second page and the others. So Ctrl plus A. Then we say mostly double space. Yeah, double space. Okay, that's it. Yeah, but we go for the second page or any other page. Changing any other page will not affect, will just change from page 2 onwards. So Ctrl plus A. Yes. Wow, and that's it. That has made it look a great paper, well written and referenced in APS style, APS 6. This is APS 6. Now I want to quickly show you the difference between the APS 6 and the APS 7. First we'll begin with the cover page. No, they're running in the header page. First thing, APS 7 does not have all this running in. It has only the page number that way. So we change that one, and the second page, as I told you, changing first page won't affect second page. Now we've changed everything, as you can see. Yeah, that's one difference. The other difference is the cover page. So the topic is usually in bold, strictly, not that. For APA 6, which is the latest APA. Then there's a space before the topic and the student's name, institutional affiliation. Then we have course, sorry. We have the instructor, or the professor, instructors or professor's name. Then we have due date. Yes, that's it. That covers. There's nothing else different. Just the difference is just here, not this. I'm glad you've watched this video, and in case you forget the cover page, you can just Google a template, APS 7 template. Sorry. APA 7 template or APA 6 template. It shall show you this how the cover page should be. APA 6 cover page template. If you just type this in your Chrome or whichever browser you're using, it will show you how to write a cover page. But please don't forget this how and it should be centered. I think this video has helped you. I'll show you more reference styles, how to use my bib, how to use Google Scholar, how to use Citation, how to use Grammarly, and every other tool, how to use Quillbot to remove plagiarism. Just make sure you stay tuned and subscribed to my channel. And if you have any question, please put it, comment it, like, and I will be able to help you where you need to be helped. Thank you. God bless you.